Richmond, England.
It is good to see you, dragons. My name is Stephanie the Bluebell Engine.
And my name is Julie. We're here to do a pitch on our new investment, the Lincoln Town Car Limousine. And we're asking for a offer of 50% for $25,000.
The Lincoln Town Car is a popular choice for stretch limousines, offering a classic and luxurious experience for various occasions like weddings and special events. These limousines often feature plush leather interiors, entertainment systems and a bar area, making them ideal for transporting up to 8 people in style and comfort. 2 of these limousines were featured in an episode of Emmerdale back in February of this year, and they were driven by Charity and Caleb.
Unfortunately, one of them crashed into a icy lake. This was after Charity saw her son stumble into the path of the limo. We don't want this sort of thing happening again.
Can I ask you a question, Stephanie? How much is the price of the limo that you are pitching?
Somewhere in the region of between £150 and £300. Prices can vary based on the specific rental company and any additional services requested.
I have never seen such optimism from you. And what I want to ask you, is this: why would you want a limo to crash into a lake?
That is a very silly question to ask, Stephen. However, I will tell you the reason behind it. Both limos swerved in separate incidents, and I feel like the crash haunts me every time I watch it.
And finally, our final question. What can the limo do in terms of its performance?
The limo can add a touch of luxury and make the occasion, whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or other special event, more enjoyable. But what it can't do is crash into an icy lake.
We cannot accept your offer of 50% for $25,000. With that, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
I'm out.
What do you mean you're all out? I was expecting you to invest in the limo.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
What? You can't really tell us the pitch was rejected. You will have to tell me why you rejected our offer.
I said good day!
Stepney is annoyed with himself over the limo pitch failure, and he is forced to talk to Julie.
I can't believe that our limo pitch failed.
I know, Julie. And we can't get over the dragons' refusal to accept our offer.
Stepney and Julie get in the owner's car. But then, give me my car back or there will be trouble.
We just got in the car and you're telling me to give it back. Does it look like I care?
Get out!
I feel like the dragons were insulting us when they rejected our offer.
I've got to agree, Stepney. And I thought our limo pitch would be successful, but no.
What was Dragon's Den thinking of when the dragons rejected our offer? And I'm blaming the corporation for me not being able to make our pitch successful.
Stop the car!
We're interrupting our...
Enough!
Blackburn, England.
Blackburn, this is Blackburn. The train now standing at platform 2 is the 10:35 Northern service to Clitheroe. Calling at Ramsgreave and Wiltshire, Langho, Whalley and Clitheroe.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
Can I travel to Ramsgreave and Wiltshire on this train?
Get out!
But why did you have to say the 10:30 train is unable to leave?
It would not have been fair for Rakshasa to get on the train. And you need to buy a ticket to travel on a train.
No, you don't need to buy a ticket to travel. Rakshasa only came here because he overheard the announcer.
That may be true, Christian Mansell, but the announcer said something about penalty fares being applied on the train to Clitheroe. I would like to travel to Ramsgreave and Wiltshire on this train.
I'm sorry, sir, but penalty fares apply on this train. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
You did not need to tell me that penalty fares apply on the train. I came here to catch the 10:35 Northern service to Clitheroe, and you said to me that I need to buy a ticket to travel. Can I travel on this train?
No. We can't let you travel on this train because you haven't bought a ticket. You need to buy a ticket before we can let you travel on this train.
What do you mean you're unable to let me travel? I wanted to travel to Ramsgreave and Wiltshire on the 10:35 Northern service to Clitheroe, and you've insulted me by not letting me go on the train. Can I travel to Ramsgreave and Wiltshire?
No! This is so unfair. I'm going to take my revenge on you.
What the heck did you do to the conductor?
I broke a window and punched him. Now I'm going to get into trouble.
How dare you punch me after I would not let you travel? You know that you need to buy a ticket to go on a train, and that failure to produce a valid railway ticket will result in a penalty fare of £100. I've had to call the police on you over your behavior, and you are banned from the railway. And
your career is over!
What do you mean Rakshasa's career is over? You just said that you would call the police on him.
What was the point of you calling the police on me, Mr. Conductor? I did not break a window and punch you over your refusal to let me travel.
Stop right here immediately!
Oh my god, what is going on here?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of criminal damage and a Section 47 assault.
No!
Emmerdale, England.
I can't believe that you got arrested.
It wasn't my fault that I got arrested, Julie, and I should have bought a ticket before getting on the train.
We're sorry we got you into trouble.
What do you think you're doing? I was talking to Mr. Rakshasa.
we were apologizing to Rakshasa for what he did in Blackburn.
What makes you think that I'm to blame? I may be a race of malevolent beings in Hinduism and Buddhism, but you didn't need to apologize to me for getting me into trouble.
I have news that I would like to tell you. We have been talking to a limo company, and they have agreed for us to hire 2 limousines.
Why the heck did you hire 2 limousines? Is this a remake of the limo crash from Emmerdale?
That answers your question, Rakshasa. And you need to tell me why the limousines were hired.
I'm not telling you why the limousines were hired. It will result in consequences for Julie.
Tell me!
Why did you have to insult Rakshasa with your behavior? You will have to tell me why you insulted him.
All right, I will tell you why the limousines were hired. It's because we are replicating the limo crash from Emmerdale.
Oh no. That doesn't look good.
The reason why we're doing it is because Ryan Jonas has uploaded his 1000th video on YouTube, and I thought we would mark the occasion by crashing a limo. Why the heck did you interrupt me while I was talking? We better get in the limousines and take them for a drive.
Rakshasa, Stepney, Hongmei and Julie head to where the limousines are waiting. Hongmei and Julie are in the girls' limo, and Stepney and Rakshasa are in the boys' limo. But then...
What the heck do you think you're doing?
We're just taking our limos that we hired for a drive, and we're replicating the limo crash from Emmerdale.
Get out!
Things go according to plan. With Julie and Hongmei, they are looking electric.
I can't believe that we're in a limousine.
I know, Julie. We've never been in a limousine before.
I am very happy that I'm in a limo. I really do think limousines are a touch of luxury.
And we've got a party atmosphere right now.
Let's party.
With Stepney in Rakshasa's limo, they take a more laid-back approach.
I cannot even believe that you hired 2 limousines, Stepney. And what was the reason behind it?
Ryan Jonas has uploaded his 1000th video. This is really why we hired 2 limousines.
I'm not even surprised that you hired 2 limousines, Stepney. And I bet Julie and Hongmei are having fun in their limo.
Yes, they are, Rakshasa.
Back in Julie and Hongmei's limo, the party atmosphere continues.
I never thought you would become a DJ, Julie. And we're having fun in our limo.
I've got to agree.
Watch out! You are going to crash!
No!
Oh no. That was a horrible nightmare. I've got to tell Hong Mei.
Are you alright?
No. I'm not alright.
Oh dear, poor Julie. What's wrong?
I had a nightmare about Rakshasa. It began when me and Stepney appeared on our episode of Dragon's Den. We did a pitch on a limo, but the dragons rejected our offer, and Stepney crashed his car. Then, Rakshasa got arrested for punching the conductor, and Stepney told us that he had hired 2 limousines. I got in one of them and had a party, but a lorry beeped its horn. The limo swerved to avoid a collision, but ended up in a icy lake. The limo's front end sank into the lake, and one person in it was killed.
What? You can't really be serious.
And now I can't get to sleep over what happened.
I really do feel sorry for you, Julie.
No. I don't want to hear anything else from you. Get out, now.